Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to another game in the 2017 Richmond Flying Squirrels truncated replay. This is game number 8, the very first road game of the season. So, with that in effect, the Squirrels are donning their road grays. So, they will be taking on the Reading Fightin Phils, managed by Greg Legg. And of course, the Squirrels managed by their manager, Kyle Haynes. So this is the first game of a 3-game set. We are in or at First Energy Stadium here in Reading, Pennsylvania. This is game number 8 of the season. Squirrels are standing at 3-4. And again, the first road trip of the season. We'll go through the starting pitchers for both teams. For the Reading Fightin Phils, the home team, it'll be right-hander Tyler Visa. And, of course, Visa is everywhere you want to be. And for the Flying Squirrels, it'll be the left-hander Andrew Suarez getting his second start of the season. Go through the lineups pretty quickly here. Carlos Garcia leads off, and he's actually playing center field today for the Squirrels. Brandon Bednar bats second, plays third. Miguel Gomez at second base will hit third. Chris Shaw is in left field today hitting cleanup. Hunter Cole is in right field hitting fifth. Ryan Lawless is at first base hitting sixth. Matt Wynn, the catcher, bats seventh. Rando Moreno, the shortstop, bats eighth. And then Andrew Suarez, the pitcher, batting ninth because the Phillies, of course, National League, so we're playing National League rules. For the Fightin Phils, leading off will be second baseman Scott Kingery. Left fielder Andrew Pullen will bat second. Carlos Taki in center will hit third. Kyle Martin will clean up and play first base. Chase Numata is the catcher. He hits fifth. Giandito Tromp is in right field, and he will bat sixth. Mitch Walding is at third base hitting seventh. Malquin Canelo is at shortstop hitting eighth, and batting ninth is Tyler Visa. Got a new set of umpires for this game. These are the actual umpires that call this game. And behind home plate will be Takehito Matsuda. At first base will be Chris Marco. And at third base will be Rich Grassa. And again, in the minor leagues, most minor leagues, they only have 3 umpires, and the third base umpire fluctuates to second and third depending on base running situation. So all those things are out of the way. The last thing to talk about is Reading is neutral, because I always play the first game of a new series as neutral. And their hot and cold batters will be Pullen will be hot and Canelo will be cold. For the Squirrels, the hot batter is Chris Shaw and the cold batter is Matt Wynn, the catcher. Richmond is semi-harmonious on their game day check, but they rolled a 3 and then a 6, so there's no effect to any individual player, but they will be semi-harmonious as a team. And actually, now that I remember correctly, they had a TFN of harmony, so they actually have full harmony in this game because they still have that TFN of harmony that has not been removed, so that still stands. All right, we're ready to go. Visa, the right-hander, against Carlos Garcia, the switch hitter. And we're underway. It's 2-5-6. That asks if he's a struggler. He certainly isn't. He's a workman, but not a struggler. Is the batter champion or patient? Garcia is neither one. So we have infield drama right off the bat. First things first, infield drama. And a lot of the Phils are actually semi-gold, so they have a pretty good fielding team. 1-3 third baseman iron. Well, Walding is one of the few that is not a good fielder. If we look at Walding's card, he's actually semi-iron, and the side die says he's iron. So in this case, they hit it to the wrong fielder if you're in the shoes of Reading. So since he is an iron third baseman on this at bat, he's going to make the error. So it's an E5 as Garcia reaches to start the game, and that results in purple. So we will go to the chemistry chart for Brandon Bednar as at bat. And again, the Squirrels are harmonious. Reading is neutral. And I'm not using any manager cards in this one. So the chemistry chart, 2-6. Batting team harmony, yes they are. Fired up batter chops a single. There is a delta rating on that, but I don't have the delta ratings for these kind of cards, so this is just going to be a plain old single. And Garcia will go to second base. So runners at first and second, nobody out. Squirrels have something going top of the first. Here's Miguel Gomez, switch hitting second baseman. 4-5-6, and a 4-5-6, is he patient? No, he's actually given the eager quality, so he is not patient. So he's going to fly to center for the first out. And again, that's in purple, so we're going right back to the chemistry chart for Chris Shaw. Chris Shaw, 3-5. Pitching team distance. No, they're neutral, so it's a ground out to short. Lead die of 3 is a fielder's choice. So Shaw will reach on the fielder's choice. Bednar is out. Let's see, a 3-5. He is out 6-4 on the fielder's choice for out number 2. And Garcia will go to third. So runners are at the corners with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Hunter Cole, the right fielder. RBI chance right away. 1-2-6, that's a freshness check. First inning, he's fresh, is Visa. So Visa has not expired. So that will be a line out to second to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Richmond nothing and Reading coming to bat. Andrew Suarez, the lefty. He's got qualities of star, semi-flash, and control. And Scott Kingery will lead things off. So Kingery, 3-3-6. Is he an ace? No, he's not an ace. He's a star, but not an ace. Is he sad sack, utility, or patient? Kingery is none of that. So he will single to center field. So that is a single to center to start the bottom of the first. That results in red, but with these being minor league sets, I'm doing my rule that everyone is neutral, and I'm not even going to go to that chart. We're just going to go keep off the regular main chart for the next at bat. So the next at bat will be Andrew Pullen, the left fielder. And we get a 1-2-4. That's a control check. And Suarez has control, so it's a ground ball to short. Lead die of 1. That's a 6-4-3 double play. Just the way the Squirrels drew it up to get out of that. Now there's 2 out, spaces empty. Brings up Carlos Taki. It's a 1-1-3. He's an ace? No. Is Taki a slugger? No, Taki doesn't have that quality. He's actually a scrapper. So he's going to single to center unless he's a home run king or a sad sack, which he is not. So the single by Taki is actually going to stand. And we get a 2 out single for Taki. That'll bring up Kyle Martin. Martin, a 2-3-4, runners on base. Yes, there are. So we have plate drama. And the catcher, Matt Wynn, is actually semi-iron for the Squirrels. And he'll be neutral in this case. 1-5, catcher goal. No, he's not, so it's a pass ball. So we got a pass ball on Matt Wynn. And the at-bat will continue for Martin with the runner at second now. That results in red, but again, we're ignoring that and just going to go off the regular chart. And we get a 2-4-6, which is control check again, and Suarez has it. So it's a ground ball back to Suarez, and that's going to end the inning. And the Phils go down without a run here in the first, so after 1 complete, we are scoreless. And that brings up the top of the second, Ryan Lawless. It's a 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? Yes, he is. Ryan Lawless is eager. So that eagerness will cause him to have a fly to center versus drawing a base on balls. So there's 1 out right off the bat, and it brings up the catcher, Matt Wynn. Right-handed hitting catcher. 4-4-4. Triples are there. That's usually good. Is he a scrapper? Yes, he is. So since he's a scrapper, he will just single to left. He will not get the extra base hit, but he will get a base hit. And he leads off. That's a 1 out single for Matt Wynn. Brings up the shortstop, Rando Moreno. We get a 5-6-6. Is he pitcher wild? No. Is Moreno have a good eye? No, he doesn't. So he will strike out. And Moreno is gone for out number 2. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. And we have a semi-hot pitcher and a neutral batter, which the batter is the pitcher Suarez. So neutral batter against semi-hot pitcher. Now they're both neutral. 4-6. Hot pitcher, no, he's not. So it's a ground ball to the pitcher, and that's going to end the second inning. So top of the second goes through with nothing across. We go to the bottom of the second. Chase Numata will lead off for the Fightin Phils. And we get a 2-4-5, which is asking, is he a hero? Chase Numata's only quality is a semi-whiffer, so he's not a hero. He will pop to second, and that's 1 away. And people familiar with the charts know that that results in red, but we're skipping that, of course. And we've got the right fielder, Giandido Tromp. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No, he's not. Is he a champion or patient? He is none of that. So we got infield drama for the Squirrels. And on the infield, they have Moreno is semi-gold, and that's it. Everybody else is neutral. So everybody will be neutral. 5-6. First baseman gold. No, he's not. So it's going to be an error. on the throw and see who made the throw. The throw was made by the third baseman, Bednar. So Bednar will chuck it over the first baseman's head for an error. And now each team has committed an error on each of the third basemen, actually. So runners at first with one out for the third baseman, Mitch Walding. And we get a 2-2-4. That's the pitching at home, but Squirrels are no longer at home. They're on the road, so they don't get that perk. Is he a slugger? No, he's not a slugger, but he's still going to single to right field. And that's going to move up Tromp to second base. So runners at first and second with one out. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. We got a semi-cold pitcher against a neutral batter, and that neutral batter is the shortstop, Malquin Canelo. All right, now we got a cold pitcher. So 3-6, cold pitcher, yes, misses outside corner, batter connects with a drive past third base. So in the lead die of 3, that's going to be a 2-base advancement. So that's going to score Tromp from second base, and the Fightin Phils have taken a 1-0 lead on the Squirrels due to the cold pitcher. So it's a 1-0 ball game, and actually now that's the third. It's only the second runner he's allowed. The third runner, or the first runner, was an error, so I'm not going to count that against him as far as being a struggler. So runners at the corners, and the pitcher Visa is up. It's a 3-4-5. Is it an iron catcher? No, he's not. He's semi-iron. Decider die says no. Does he have a good eye? No, he doesn't. So he's going to strike out, and that's out number 2. And that strikeout's in blue, so we go right back to the right now chart, and this time on the right now chart, Mr. Suarez is semi-hot. And so is Kingery. Let's get a single as last time. So they're both semi-hot. Now they're both neutral. 1-3. Cold pitcher, no. So he's going to line it to center, and that's going to end the second inning. But the Reading Fightin Phils pick up a run. It's an unearned run, but they'll take it. And at the end of 2, it is the Fightin Phils 1 and the Squirrels nothing. Start the top of the third, and Carlos Garcia, the batter, at 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Yes, Visa does have flash, so it will be a strikeout unless Garcia has a good eye. He's actually a semi-whiffer, and he's eager, so that strikeout's going to hold. And there's one away. Brings up Brandon Bednar, third baseman. Singled his first time up. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? Brandon Bednar is actually a scrapper, so he will fly to left. And that's out number 2 for Miguel Gomez. So Miguel Gomez, the batter. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Miguel Gomez is not, so it's a pop up to second. And the inning is over. Top of the third is done. We go to the bottom of the third, and again, that's in red, but we're ignoring that. So Andrew Pullen will lead things off here in the bottom of the third. He grounded into a double play his first time up. 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter, so he's going to fly to center. And there's one away. All right, here's Carlos Taki. Yes, I'm playing this kind of fast because I'm at work, and I'm waiting for the traffic to die down, the 5 o'clock traffic, but I need to get out of here in about another 25 minutes or so, so I don't want to dilly-dally too long, which is why I didn't do a live video. 2-3-4, runners on base? No, they're not. Is he a hot batter? He is a semi-hot batter. Decider die says he's a hot batter. That's because of the single last time. So that means we have a fence check. So Taki, fence check, but he is a scrapper, so not going to get any big power out of that, I don't think. It's a 1. It's actually going to be a single. So, but it's still a hit regardless. So Taki is 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Kyle Martin. And that's a 2-5-6. Asking the pitcher struggler. No, he's not. Is it batter champion or patient? He is not. So we're back to infield drama again. And again, Moreno's semi-gold. Everybody else neutral. So they're all neutral. 3-4. Third baseman gold. No, it's not. So it's a base hit. And on a lead die of 3, that will move Taki to third base. So runners are on the corners with one out as Bednar didn't have the range to get that. So runners at the corners, one out for Chase Numata. Catcher, 2-3-6. That's pretty much an automatic walk because you don't have double control. So now the bases are loaded, and Suarez has become a semi-struggler. That's the third straight base runner he has allowed. And here comes Giandido Tromp. He reached on error his first time up. 4-6-6. 4-6-6. Ask, is the pitcher wild? He is not. Is he a home run king or a slugger? Mr. Tromp is a slugger. So that means he's going to strike out. And that's a big strikeout for Suarez. That makes it out number 2. And brings up Mitch Walding, the third baseman. Big chance here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Chance to add more to the lead. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, he's not. Is he patient? No, he's not. It's a ground out to first. And Suarez pitches out of a mess here in the third without allowing a run. And after 3 completed, is Reading 1 and Richmond nothing. Now we're in the fourth, so both pitchers default to their semi-freshness quality. Here's Chris Shaw to lead things off. 1-1-2. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, he does. So that'll be a strikeout of Chris Shaw. That's 1 away. Brings up Hunter Cole. Hunter Cole, 1-2-5. Is pitcher a struggler? No. Is he patient? No. He will ground to third unless he's a whiffer, and Hunter Cole's a whiffer, so he will go down on strikes. So 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts, and here's Ryan Lawless, the first baseman. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he's not. He will fly to center, and that will end the 4th inning, the top of the 4th. That result was in purple, though, so we will go to the chemistry chart for the very first at bat of the bottom of the 4th, and that's Malcolm Canelo. Squirrels will be harmonious, and the Fightin fields will be neutral. We get a 4-5. 4-5 says batting team harmony. No, they're not, so it's a ground out to the infielder of our choice. So we'll say he grounds it to Rando Moreno at short for 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Visa, Tyler Visa. 2-5-6. Is the pitcher a struggler? No. Is he champion or patient? No. We're back to infield drama. So more infield drama. This time Moreno will be gold if it's called upon. 1-3. Third baseman, iron. Nope. Third baseman, Bednar, is neutral. So this time he will make the play in a routine ground out to make it out number 2. And we go back to the top of the order for Scott Kingery. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Kingery, 3-4-4. Is the pitcher a prospect? No, we're all neutral in this league. Is the batter patient? No, he's not patient, so he will pop to second. And the 4th inning is in the books. So after 4 complete, pitcher's duel still going on. It is Reading 1 and Richmond nothing. That'll bring up Matt Wynn. That's a 1-1-5, asking is the pitcher fresh? He's semi-fresh. Desired Eye says he's still fresh. So it's a pop-up to the infield of our choice. We'll say he pops up to the catcher. Just to be different, pop up to number 2. 1 catcher to another. And here's Rando Moreno. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Is he champion or patient? No. We're back to infield drama. So we have a lot of infield drama in this game. We'll see how that turns out this time. It's a 1-1 on the infield drama. Pitcher iron. Yes, Tyler Visa actually is iron. So since he's iron, it's going to be an error, E1, on the pitcher Visa. So this time he wasn't everywhere he needed to be, and that's error number 2 on Reading. So that will put Moreno on with 1 out and the pitcher up, Suarez. So Suarez is going to bunt, and it's a 3, which is a good bunt. So 3, 4, 5 out of first, runners advance. So that's all they needed to do. Doesn't even matter who fielded. I'm not keeping fielding stats. So 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for the leadoff hitter, Carlos Garcia. It's 2-5. Well, I keep rolling 2-5-6s. I must have rolled that 15 times already, or at least it seems that way. He's not a struggler. He's not champion or patient, so we're back to infield drama. So the infielders are getting a workout in this game because of my rolling. 2-5. All right, 2-5 says second baseman, iron. Second baseman is Kingery. He's semi-gold, so he's not iron. So he will, let's see here, he will make the play. And that is in purple as well, so the first at bat of the bottom of the 5th will be off the chemistry chart. And it will belong to Andrew Pullen. So Andrew Pullen will bat off the chemistry chart. 3-6. 3-6, batting team harmony. No, they're neutral, so he will pop it up to shallow left. There is 1 away for Carlos Taki. And we got a 3-6-6. He is not a pinch hitter, so he will fly to center. 2 away. And that brings up Kyle Martin, first baseman. Martin, a 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, so he's going to fly to center, and that's going to end the 5th. And on top of that, that's in purple. So once again, we're going back to the chemistry chart. Seems like most of this game has either been on the chemistry chart or the drama chart, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So Brandon Bednar will lead off the 6th. off the chemistry chart. It's a 5-6. Pitching team distance. Nope, they're not distant, so he's going to strike out. And that results in blue, so we stay right on these charts for the next batter. And that next batter is Mr. Gomez, Miguel Gomez. Miguel Gomez is neutral, and the pitcher Visa is hot based on that strikeout. So we got a 1-2. Hot batter, no he's not, so he's going to ground to short. And that's out number 2. So neither team offense is really clicking right now, but Reading's holding that 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Shaw. It's a 1-3-6, asking if he's an ace. He's not. Is he whiffer or cold? He's semi-whiffer, but the side die says no, and he's not cold. So we go to Infield Drama again. Guess what, friends? We're back to Infield Drama. So we get a 1-3. Third baseman iron. Yes, he is. The decider die made him iron again. So once again, Mr. Walding has committed his second error, and that's actually now 3 errors on Reading. And I talked about what a great fielding team they were before the game started, but the rolls just aren't hitting that way. So an error, and it's in purple, so we're going right back to the chemistry chart for Hunter Cole. So Hunter Cole, and it's a 2-5 for Hunter Cole. And that's pitching team distance. No, they're neutral, so it's a fly to right. And the top of the 6th is complete. And Visa, still, despite the fielding, is throwing a shutout through 6. So now we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's Chase Numata. I guess it's pronounced Chase. It's C-H-A-C-E. Could be something else, but that's what I'm going with for right now. 4-4-6. Is he a star? Yes, Suarez is a star. So that's a ground out to second base, 1 away. And now we have Mr. Trump. And when I first saw this guy's name, of course, you know what came to my mind, but spelled differently, obviously. 1-3-6 is not an ace. Is he whiffer or cold? Mr. Trump is a whiffer, so he will strike out. He is not making batting great again right now. So he is out number 2, and that brings up Mitch Walding, who's made those 2 errors at third, trying to make up for it offensively. 2-4-6 is a control check. Suarez has it. It's a ground ball back to Suarez, and we've completed 6 innings here at First Energy Stadium. The score, Reading 1 and Richmond 0. Tyler Visa still going to hold his semi-fresh quality because of the shutout he's pitching. So he'll still keep that going. Suarez will not. And Suarez is set to bat 4th in this inning, so it's possibly he could be pinch hit for. It's a 1-2-6, and look at that. Right off the bat is a freshness check. He still keeps that semi-freshness because of the shutout, and decided I gives it to him, so Lawless will line to second base. So that's 1 away, and that brings up the catcher Matt Wynn. And that's a 2-5-6. Again, how many times have I rolled 2-5-6? I ought to go back and count them. It's just ridiculous. So is he champion or patient? He's semi-patient, but the side die says no. So guess what, sports fans? We're right back to the Infield Drama chart. That's what happens when you roll 2-5-6 too many times. All right, 1-5, shortstop iron. No, the shortstop, in this case, Canella, is neutral, so he will make the play, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up Rando Moreno. Now, if Moreno does not reach, then that means Suarez might come out and pitch the 7th, because he won't be pinch hit for. All right, so 1-1-3. Is the pitcher an ace? No, he's not. Is the batter a slugger? No, he's not. He's a scrapper. So he's going to single to center unless he's a sad sack. He's a semi-sad sack, but the sire die says no, so Moreno is actually going to get a 2-out single, and now that will constitute a pinch hitting move by Kyle Haynes, as he will bring in Tyler Horan. So Tyler Horan will come on to pinch hit for Suarez, and then we'll get a new pitcher for the Squirrels in the bottom of the 7th. So Tyler Horan is going to pinch hit, and he gets a 3-3-4. Ace or star? No, he's not. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. So Tyler Horan is going to single to left unless he's eager. He is semi-eager, but the sire die says no, so the single will stand. So Tyler Horan with a big pinch hit single. That will move Rando Moreno to third base. And now we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. And the top of the order, Garcia, with a chance now to put the Squirrels on the board. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Well, he does have flash, but he's not fresh because the sire die didn't give it to him, but it's still going to be a ground ball to short. And the inning will be over, and the Squirrels leave 2 on base. And we've hit the 7th inning stretch time. here at the almost 25-minute mark. And we're going to get a new pitcher for the Squirrels. And that new pitcher will be DJ Snelton, the lefty, DJ Snelton. So he'll be on. He'll be an ace this first at bat because I'm still using the old rules. I'm not using the new rules yet until the new book comes out. So Snelton will be an ace against Canella. Visa is set to bat second, so he could come out, and we might probably get some bullpen action. It depends. We'll see how it goes. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No, Snelton's not a workman. Is a batter champ or a whiffer? Canella is a whiffer, so that means he's going to nub a single. And how about that? Canella nubs a single, so now that means Visa is actually, they're going to go ahead and make the move. They figure 7 innings is good enough, especially early in the season. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to bring in Mario Hollins, will be the new pitcher in the top of the 8th. But for right now, they're going to bring in Angelo Mora to pinch hit. Angelo Mora does have the quality of being a hero and a semi-slugger. So Mora will pinch hit for Visa here in the bottom of the 7th with a runner at first, nobody out. Chance to try to add to that lead. 1-3-6. Snelton is an ace, though. So since he's an ace, it's a strikeout. And down goes the pinch hitter. So Mora is out of there. And now that brings up Scott Kingery, the top of the order. Went out and runner at first. Kingery, 1-2-6. Snelton is fresh. It's a line out to second. That's out number 2. And Snelton trying to pitch out of this mess, and he's got to do it, get by Andrew Pullen to do it. 3-5-5. Is he a struggler? No. Is Pullen a champion? Pullen is a semi-champion. The sire die says no. So instead he's going to ground to second because he's not a whiffer, and the inning is over. So 7 innings are in the books, and it's still Reading 1 and Richmond nothing. If you're looking for offense, you came to the wrong place. So right now, Mario Hollins will take over for the Fightin' Phils. He is going to be an ace this first at bat as he faces Brandon Bednar, trying to protect a 1-0 lead. So Hollins pitching to Bednar here in the 8th, 1-4-6. Does he have flash? Yes, he does have flash, so it is a strikeout. So put the whiff on Bednar, his second time he struck out. 1 away, and that brings up Miguel Gomez. And that's a 4-6-6. Is he wild? Yes, he is. Mario Hollins just happens to be wild. So that's a walk. So walk to the Squirrels. And if I'm looking at my score sheet correctly, that's the first walk of the game that's been issued. So here comes Chris Shaw. Slugging Chris Shaw, 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? He is semi-whiffer. The sire die says he's a whiffer, so he's going to strike out. Out number 2. That brings up Hunter Cole. Hunter Cole, 4-5-6. Is he patient? No. He's going to fly to center, and the inning is over. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, and that result was in purple, that last result, so we are going to the chemistry chart. DJ Snelton will be removed, and Tyler Sear will be coming in to pitch to try to keep this thing right where it is. So Tyler Sear is in the ball game, and he will of course be an ace this first at bat. He's already an ace, so it'll be a double ace on this first at bat, and that's actually going to, by the pitching change, it's going to take it away from the chemistry chart and send it straight to just a normal chart. So the at bat belongs to Taki. He's got to face Tyler Sear, who is a double ace this first at bat. So we get a 2-2-2. Blank for the pitcher. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. So that's going to be a double to center field. And there was nothing that Sear could do about that because the pitcher was blank. Pitching spot was blank. So it's a leadoff double for Taki as the Fightin' Phils try to get an insurance run across the board. Here's Kyle Martin. 1-3-3 for Martin. Again, blank for the pitcher. Is he a slugger? No, he's a semi-home run king, but not a slugger. So he will fly to left for out number 1. And that brings up Chase Numata. 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? No, he's not, so he will walk. So Tyler Sear hasn't had anything off his card yet. He's found 3 blank spots, and he's found himself in trouble with runners at first and second. 1 out for Mr. Tromp. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Is he champion or patient? No. So we're back to infield drama again because, again, For the umpteenth time, I've rolled 2, 5, 6. Let's check the infield drama. 5, 6, first baseman gold. Nope, it's an error. So that's going to be an error that's going to load the bases. Bases will now be loaded as Tromp reaches on the error. Let's see who made the error. It is the second baseman, Gomez, that makes the error. Second error on the Squirrels. So Sear in trouble, but none of it is his doing. It's all the lack of opportunities off his own chance, and also bad fielding. So bases loaded, 1 out. Mitch Walding, the batter. Infield's at double play depth. They want to turn 2. It's a 1-1-5. Is he fresh? Yes, he is. It's a pop out to the infielder of our choice. That's the infield fly rule. So he pops to second for out number 2. And now Canelo, the shortstop, the last chance to try to extend that lead against Tyler Sear. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No, he's not a hero, so he's going to pop to second. And Tyler Sear pitches out of a big mess. And now we go to the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th. Mario Hollins will be relieved, and the closer for the Fightin' Phils, Jason Terrian is going to come on, right-hander. He's the closer. He's an ace-star, flash, and double control. So obviously he has all the tools and the ratings on his card to get the job done. So we'll see if he can do it. Squirrels, of course, not scored in 8 innings, so got the work cut out for him. Ryan Lawless, the batter, start things off. Lawless, a 1-2-5. Ask if the pitcher is a struggler. He is not. Is Lawless patient? No, he's eager. He will ground to third unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. Desired eyes a blank, so it's just a grounder to third. 1 away, and that's going to bring up the catcher Win. Catcher Win. That's a 4-6-6. Is he wild? No, he's got double control. Is he a home run king or slugger? He's neither one. He's not a home run king or a slugger. So he will single to left field. He's not active, so he won't steal, but he will be on. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Rando Moreno. And the pitcher spot is up next, so Slade Heathcott has picked the bat up and is loosening up on the on-deck circle. 1-2-6, is he fresh? Yes, it's a line out to second. So 2 down, and now it's come down to this. Slade Heathcott is going to pinch hit for Tyler Sear here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Squirrels to avoid the shutout and avoid the loss. So, Rando Moreno gone. So Slade Heathcott, who is a semi-slugger, or is a slugger and a semi-hero, he gets a chance right here against Mr. Terrian. Game comes down to this. And again, wouldn't you know it, 2-5-6 would be the roll. He's not a struggler. He's not champion or patient. So we got infield drama, and that's just appropriate for the way this game has gone to roll on the infield drama chart. 1-1. That's asking if the pitcher iron. Terrian just happens to be iron. So it's the second pitcher to be iron, which means it's an error. And that means the bases are going to be runners at first and second, actually. So runners are going to be at first and second on the E1, and that's error number 4 by the Reading Fightin' Phils. So talked about how good their fielding was, and they go around and commit 4 errors. Go figure. All right, so now it's up to Carlos Garcia, runners at first and second, 2 outs. And actually we're going to have a pinch runner for Win because he is stoic. So they're going to pinch run. Well, they don't have anybody to pinch run. All their runners are stoic, so forget that idea. Everybody on the bench is stoic, so we're going to go ahead and go with Carlos Garcia. Let him swing away. 2-2-6, he is not hit by the pitch because there's no dot there. He is not the cleanup batter, so he's going to fly to left, and that's going to be the ball game. The Fightin' Phils hold on for a 1-0 victory over the Flying Squirrels in the opener of this 4-game set here at First Energy Stadium. So, hope you all enjoyed that. Despite the lack of scoring, it was good pitching, I guess, and some interesting fielding drama going on. But that's just the way this game can go once in a while. You never know what you're going to get. So, again, final score here from First Energy Stadium. It is Reading 1 and Richmond 0. And until next time, we will see you all down the road.